it to go through the draft process, and then you get the call, and it's your hometown team?
I mean, it's a dream come true. I didn't really expect it at all, but it's such an honor, and I'm just really excited to kind of get going. And for the home team, I woke up and drove 15 minutes here today, and hopefully I'll be able to do that for the rest of my career. And just going to Minuteman, or I guess now it's not Minuteman, whatever, Daikin, and just going there for the rest of my career. That'd be awesome.
Bobby was your coach growing up, and now you're doing this. So you ever think that, hey, years later I'm going to be a big leaguer, or I'm going to be a pro baseball player, and Bobby's going to be paying me to sign autographs?
No, I never really thought that. I mean, I've been to several Tristar shows, but it's cool to be on this side of things, and it's an honor to be here, and it's just very cool. Very cool.
So Parker, earlier you mentioned to me you've been out at West Palm the last 3 weeks.
Yes.
What do you like about the facilities? What has your workout been like? I mean, has it been good to get there before everybody else?
For sure, yeah. It's good to get kind of acquainted there, get settled. We're going to the beach a lot. Last week with the front and everything, wasn't too hot of weather, but this week was a lot better. But yeah, it's been great, just getting settled, getting to know everybody. Because when I was there in the summer, there wasn't really anybody there. But just getting to know everybody, getting to know my future teammates, and getting acquainted.
What has your offseason looked like so far? Are you looking to do something mechanically? Develop another pitch? What you've been working on?
Well, Astros have a great program, especially pitching historically. We haven't really talked in detail quite. I think what the plan is that I got here doing what I know how to do, and so that they're going to let me kind of keep doing that, tweaking things as we go, of course, but going to let me do what I know how to do best.
You just praised about the Astros pitching. What's so special about the development that this organization has done to do for their pitchers?
For sure. I mean, you look at the homegrown talent: Aaron Getty, Hunter Brown, Framber Valdez. 3 frontline starters in the MLB right now, and they're all homegrown. I'm definitely skipping out on a couple, but drafted by the Astros, nurtured and went up all the way through, and so it's just a big focus, and I think they have a lot. There's so many cool things that I haven't even gotten into, pitch design and everything that they have. That's very cool.
What you do best. How would you describe yourself
as a pitcher? I'm gonna go get them. I'm coming at you. I'm gonna pound the zone. Pretty much be in and around the zone, putting balls where I want. Throwing all 4 pitches for strikes, in and out of the zone, up and down, in and out, making it hard for hitters to get solid contact on things, putting pressure on them from the get-go, kind of bring the pressure to them instead of them being able to bring the pressure to you, I guess.
Would you say one of the best your pitches is I guess your most developed advanced?
I'd probably say my changeup. I feel like I have a really good feel for my changeup historically, and it's been kind of the separator. I think it's made me a lot better, got me out of a lot of situations that I wouldn't have been able to get out of, and so I'm hoping to build on that going forward with all the new technology and pitching, with the PD staff.
What do you anticipate starting the season?
I have I'm guessing low A, potentially high A. I'm not too sure. Again, it's a process. I got to go out there and prove myself. We're not just working on things, we're working on getting outs in low A, but at the end of the day, we're building, a big league arsenal in low A. So there's a lot of different things that, we have to check off before, you go rise up the ranks. So that's kind of, I'm taking things one step at a time, not getting too ahead of myself. Just being where my feet are.
For people who don't know who Parker Smith is, who is Parker Smith? Is he a hard worker, determined? What would you say about yourself?
Yeah, I'd kind of say I'm a consistency. I show up every day. I give 110%. Go out there and I battle my butt off, and I'm going to give pretty much everything I have to this. This is a big passion of mine, obviously. Baseball, I just love the game so much. and love being on that mound. It's kind of where I find my tranquility and everything. And going forward, it's just going to be a great experience. Spring training and learning and growing in this new program.
And Parker, throughout your development growing up, major leaguers have former players that they looked up to. Is there anybody that inspired you any way in particular on the mound? You just try to take little things here or there, or you just try to create your own, like I'm Parker Smith and I'm not going to be the next so player?
For sure. I think I taken a lot of different things from a lot of different people that I see. It's watching Verlander work the last since 2017. Watching Aaron Getty this past year. Being able to same thing with Jake Ross. Like a lot of those guys, found success. They know what they do well and they really capitalize on it. But not anyone particular. Just kind of taking things from other guys throughout the league and learning.